Hi, good afternoon, folks. So we're coming to you live and direct from Pasig City. This is the Meralco Gymnasium, continuing coverage of Yoy Makabansa Basketball League. First game of three for this Saturday triple header will be the streaking Department of Energy Energizers against the Patriots of Office of Solicitor General. Very contrasting that the dark shirts of OSG are coming from back-to-back losses. They want to end their slump. Let's listen in to our venue announcer, Diego de la Paz, for the introduction.
Now let's meet the starters first for the DOE Energizers. At guard number 7, Jed Espino. The other guard number 4, John Rivetta. At center number 8, Joby Ambata. At forward number 23, Whitby Fontepella. And at the other forward, number 3, Senator Joel Villanueva. Head coach of the DOE Energizers is Glenn Alexis Galano, assisted by Eleno Lantano. Now let's meet the starters for the OSG Patriots. At guard number 14, John Sullivan. The other guard number 2, Joe Aga. At center number 77, Charles Bertudazzo. At forward number 7, Bridget Macalae. And the other forward number 19, Sam Pagbilao. The head coach for the OSG Patriots is Christian de la Cruz, assisted by Romel Gutierrez. Our referees for the ball game, Blue Chief Michael Galadera. Umpire 1, John Lasigas. Umpire 2, Briggs Masuda. And alternate, Rigor Burrano.
Okay, these are the protagonists. These are the starting five, very loud and clear. Heard from our venue announcer, Mr. Bing Bang Boom, Diego de la Paz. And probably in a few weeks, I'll have a big announcement to make for the Makabansa Basketball League. And of course, it's a production of Kings of the World. First possession for the DOE Energizers. First field goal agad. 2-0 is the count. DOE wearing in white and OSG wearing in dark red uniforms and a steal. And here comes the Honorable Senator Joel Villanueva. First field goal for him. It's going to be a good matchup, especially for OSG. They're looking for the very first win in the tournament, and that's a nice fast break opportunity that was blown. He blew it. Rivetta swinging over on the left wing. That's not good. Put back. And a foul. It's going to be an N1 opportunity.
OSG number 77, Alex Bertudazzo, that's his first team foul number 1. Bonus foul shot for Joby Ambata.
Ambata will shoot for the bonus 3-point play opportunity. Here it comes. It is an air ball, so it's a free throw violation. OSG ball. They're going to inbound it from the backcourt. Here we go. Agao. Almost stolen. And the ball goes to the Energizers. Another fast break finish. Rivetta. Great rivet move. And the white shirts continue to press.
19 seconds on the shot.
So if you notice, yesterday we don't have the coverage of MBL because of the mass for the Meralco's renewal of franchise. We have this another fast break opportunity. Oh, look at that. He just throws it up and throws it in. Espino takes flight. Another heist. Espino with a drop ball. Oh, he babied that shot. But on the follow-up, the Energizers with a blazing start. 12-0. No points yet for the Patriots. Sullivan. Here's Panglao. Inside play for the Patriots. That's going to be a foul.
DOE Energizers number 23, Ricky Macabella. That's his first. E-foul number 1. 14 seconds on the shot.
2.5 gone by in the first quarter. Still, the Patriots looking for the very first field goal of the ball game. All of the points are coming from the white shirts, and here comes Senator Joel for his 5th point. Misses a 3-pointer. Rivetta rejected. 3-on-2 fast break. Almost broke it up. And the handoff. Whoops. Butterfingers there. Senator Joel from the corner. The drop pass inside. They're crashing the boards like there's no tomorrow. You can see, you can tell. Senator Joel can't do the 3-pointer. Third effort inside. There's going to be a foul.
Foul on OSG number 14, Jack Sullivan. That's his first team foul number 2. 2 shots.
All right, 2 free throws will be awarded, and it's my cue to greet our sponsors of the ongoing Makabansa Basketball League Season 3. This event is presented to you by the Metro Pacific Investments Corporation, San Miguel Global Power, First Philac, MGen, Pacific Power, Aboitiz Power, Lanco Pacific, Quezon Power, Philippines, Smart, Meralco, and Wilson. Could it be the first field goal for the Red Shirts? Not this time around. They have their opportunities, but they keep on missing it. Senator Joel calmly 6 a 3-pointer. 5 points for Senator Joel. You know, in other leagues like the NCAA, where I did the venue announcement, ganun na ganyan. Pareho kami ni Mr. Bing Bam Monjego pagka nakakasabi ng 3 points. Mamaya sasampulan ko kayo. In the meantime, Rivetta, ball deflected. Here comes the OSG Patriots. Finally, they scored the first field goal. That's Agao's first basket. 17-2, the Energizers. Fuentebella puts it up. They continue crashing the boards. Another opportunity on the horizon for DOE. Eto na si Senator Joel with a 3-pointer. Yan. Senator Joel Villanueva for 3! Yan. Ganyang kagaling po ang aking venue announcer. Diego de la Paz, guys. This guy has, I'm seen it all the major leagues, from the Chinese leagues, for the collegiate leagues, and from the corporate leagues. This is the man that can be one of the best in the country. His hard work, his work ethic, and he has been part here for KFTC for 5 years. Boy, fun to watch. And Senator Joel has not missed from ICBM country. Back to back to back. This might be his lucky day for Senator Joel. Ooh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This is not good. It hurt his left ankle, probably his left foot. That is a grin on the faces of OSG, a grin of concern. So he slipped, and suddenly he's now down on the floor. Although he picks himself up, but still grimacing his pain on his left foot. I've experienced that last year. I had an ACL but no operation, thanks to the detox team of that product in Marikina. Also last February I had a mild stroke. Now I'm almost fully recovered. And boy, you know, this heat that we have outside this building here in Ortigas really suffocating. 37 degrees. Are you kidding me? Grabing init. Kaya yung mga gustong pumunta dito ng Meralco Fitness Center, magbaon po kayo ng maraming tubig. Drink a lot of water. Although I can confess that sometimes I drink soft drinks, but only once in a blue moon. But more importantly, you need to drink more fluids in this dry season. So we have now the replacement for the Office of Solicitor General. Still, they only have 2 field goals, and so far the Energizers, they're looking for another 120-point output. It's like a clinic. Fuentebella from Tabaraki. Here's the shot. Oh, Fuentebella. Here comes Senator Joel. The fall away. Nope. There's a foul. Ay, hindi ko pa nabanggit kay Diego. Yun, nag-ano rin siya. He's one of the national commentators last month's NBTC National Finals. At kasama si Stancy and Coach Alex Compton. Yan. One of the Senator Joel, first miss on the line. He already has 11 points. 11 first quarter points. Make that 12. Breakout game for Senator Joel. If he continues that way, if he scored 20 this day, he will definitely be our best player honors. High's taken away. Sante from the left wing. The drop-off pass, that will be another basket. So, the Energizers off to an energizing start. OSG needs to call a timeout. So far, it's all business for Department of Energy from the get-go. What's important for them is that if they establish a 40 to 50 point lead, then this game is there. In the meantime, for OSG, they're struggling all season long for those losses, and what they want for probably on the next games is to improve. I see some improvements for them, especially in the latter part of the game, but they always have problems with a slow start. Now the Patriots with that spin by Soliben. Oh, it is an air ball, and they forgot this guy Serino, and it will be an easy basket. 28-4. Agao is the lonely guy who scored. Now he has another teammate to score. It's Ramos scored the other basket for OSG. Senator Joel, what a fine start, dishing off to his teammate, and that will be a foul.
OSG number 18, Alfredo Ramos Jr. That's his first team foul number 4.
First foul on Ramos. Missed shot there at the free throw line. They're directing a 22-point edge with just 3 minutes and change to play. Quarter number 1. And the white shirts continue to press, and that press worked. Sante on the left wing. Sante attacks. Sante can't convert. Here comes the red shirts of the Patriots. Agao. Oh, that pass. He didn't expect that pass. Two and 41. Here comes the drive. Sereno. He didn't get it. Patriots. Here's Suleiman. Left-handed. That's their fourth field goal for this quarter. Here comes the white shirts all over the place. They're really outsmarting and out-jumping on those rebounds. And here comes Senator Joel. Long two. He got it. Well, it is just a long two, Diego. Hindi siya 3-pointer, ha? Long two lang, sabi ni John Lesigas. By the way, our referees for this game, I forgot to mention Bert Sisuga. Our crew chief, umpire 1 is Michael Calotera. Umpire 2 is John Lesigas. Rigo Poirot is our alternate.
That's his first team foul number 2. After 2 minutes
Yun yung ano niya, yun yung trademark ni Diego. Kahit sa KOTC broadcast natin, apart from this, yun, pagka nandito siya sa panel, 1, 2, 3! He's the only one who has that, and I salute him. Sereno on the break. We're now under 2 minutes. We have this foul. Alam ko kasi mga pamoson yung mamaya sa last 2 minutes yung midnight hour. Yan, lagi niya sinasabi yan sa panel. Bad news for OSG. Penalty na po sila. So Sereno will shoot 2 more to add up their lead to probably 25. They didn't. It's just a 24-point lead. 32-8. Another break. Another finish. Well, the pace of DOE is that they just want to make sure that they are one of the top teams, because the other teams are also having an impressive run. We're talking about AFP Cavaliers. We're talking about the DENR Warriors. We're also other teams like PNP and also the defending champs PLDT Digitals. Remember MPTC who had the sorry loss to DENR Warriors. Gusto nila makabawi mamaya. They're gonna be in the second game. Senator Joel, 16 points already. 19 first quarter points for Senator Joel. He's turning back the hands of time. Best game for Senator Joel. His best game. And that's a 3-point off the glass. 37-11. Senator Joel and Sante came up empty. Final 10 seconds before we call this a quarter. Sereno down to 4 seconds, puts it up and in. Ladies and gentlemen, that is quarter number 1 history. 39-11. It is the Energizers of DOE in command. Okay, we're back in harness here at the Meralco Gym in Pasig City. Continuing coverage of Moyo Bansa Basketball League. My name is Ron Parang. Coming to you live and direct for the Kings of the Court production. Of course, my buddy, Jaco de la Paz, our venue announcer, Mr. Bing Bang Boo. A minute gone by so far, and has been all DOE with a, I think, 70 or 18 point performance of Senator Joel Villanueva in the first quarter. Now let's see if OSG can be aggressive, and they do. Solicit a foul as Tuaso will take two. Alright, Charles Virtudazo will shoot two on the foul line. Ooh, air ball. One more for Charles. No, he didn't. Here comes the bounce pass. Whoops. A rare turnover by the Energizers. Here's the Patriots on the offensive. Of course, coaching the Patriots is one of the chiefs in broadcasting, Coach Chris King de la Cruz. Obuyes bounce pass. Whoops. Turnover. Here comes the Energizers. That time comes up empty on that layup by Espino, but he got that steal. Kabawi siya doon. That is a good defensive stop by Obuyes. Richard Makaraik. Alfie Ramos will check out. Here comes Obuyes for the red shirts of the Patriots. Virtudazo. Shot clock at 8. The cut by Virtudazo, lost it. Look at the banging bodies inside, but the pass was too high. Keep in mind, viewers, we are playing on 3 games this Saturday, so every Saturday will be triple header. As we are about to end this month of April. April is a summer month. Kaya marami pupunta sa Baguio as we see Aga with his slice and dice in the deuce. 39-13, still a big 26-point margin by the Energizers. Landicho sinks it from 20. 41-13 for DOE. Whoops! Kabanggan, but there's going to be a foul. Again, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our social media platforms of Makabansa Basketball League and Facebook, and also at pusopi.com. Also presented to you by Smart Sports. Obuyes missing from 26 feet. Espino. He will pass it on to his teammate. 2 pump fakes, and he drew a foul. Bragado will take 2 that time. First foul on Big Sam Pagbilao. Actually, guys, the OSG Patriots also joining the DOJ Secretary's Captaincy Nagligasya. That's why they're very competitive. However, that particular league has been shelved for indefinite period until they'll have games in the very near future. As we see Obuyes drawing a foul from frontal assault. Alright, that's my cue now to give you the sponsors of Makabansa Basketball League. Hatid sa inyo yan ng Metro Pacific Investments Corporation, San Miguel Global Power, First Philec, MGen, Pacific Power, Iboitis Power, Lanco Pacific, Quezon Power Philippines, Smart, Wilson, and Meralco. Landicho scoring again. Mamaya sa second game, marami akong kwento sa inyo kay isa sa mga bossing ni MPTC, Coach Alan Gregorio. In the meantime, Obuyes, 3-point shot left wing, no. Agaw is the only guy who's been scoring at will, but that time missing the bank shot. Here comes another break and another deuce. Espino running amok. On the other side, Agaw, his tight pass almost taken away. Agaw from the rear, missing the three-pointer on that. Espino, open shot from 3. It's out. Ball knocked loose. Landicho, corner flip, got it. Jomar now, back-to-back baskets. Running shot went empty for the Patriots.
Substitution for DOE Energizers. Number 23, Fuentabella.
So we have some executives changing places this time. Fuentabella checks back in, one of the executives of DOE. Of course, the executive is Senator Joel Villanueva. He is the committee chairman on energy. That's why he also supervised the proceedings of Department of Energy. Landicho that time, he checked for him. They got the ball back with a fresh 14. Alam niyo mga kaibigan, nangyayari yung mga bloopers eh. Natalisod ako sa upuan. my rocking chair has been rocked. And while we are off the air, we have a 3-point shot converted by Espino on the other side. So the score now is 52-13. It's already an insurmountable lead by DOE, almost a 40-point lead. Shot clock 10. Here comes Sullivan with a bounce. Nice up fake. And that is a great basket by Tankiki. Sereno and Ambata will check in for the Energizers as we have Tankiki to bonus free throw rather. And Tankiki cannot complete a 3-point opportunity. Well, for DOE, it's going to be target factors from here. They have already established a 40-point lead for Fuentabella and the rest of DOE Energizers. They're swinging left to right. Oh, that's a good pass. Look away pass. Ambata finding Landicho underneath. The lead is now close to 40, 54-15. And this is going to be a 41 lead. 41-point lead, Ambata. 56-15. DOE showing no mercy. Even on defense, they're trailing. They are in a good mood. They are on a good spring. Rivetta, Landicho. Patriots has it. Pass to Sullivan. Easy to.
John Sullivan from John Bernardo.
Alright, 56-17. We are approaching the 3-minute mark of the second period. Oboye's pass to Sullivan, intercepted once more. Landicho takes matters into his own hands. Senator Joe is about to check in on the next dead ball. But hey, Ambata outsmarting two players there with a steal and a bucket. (60-17). We are approaching the 2-minute mark of quarter number 2. The Energizers goes full steam ahead. Error there for the OSG with a backcourt violation. Sereno, Ambata, and Senator Joel back in harness for the white shirts. And later on, once we start the fourth period, you can see the scoring disparity. Ambata with a spin, and he drew a foul.
OSG Patriots number 7, that's his first.
Ambata with 2 free throws. The first is no good for Ambata. One more for Ambata. And there's a foul of frustration. Why didn't make it those 2 gift shots?
Foul on DOE Energizers number 8, Jovi Ambata, penalty. That's his first.
Nangyayari yung frustration pa rin. Kitang-kita mo free throw libre pero hindi na ipasok. Kaya wala akong magagawa kundi foul na lang. Obuyes and the rest of OSG. You can see the faces there that how can we beat this DOE with the superb shooting of almost 40% from the field, or maybe 50. Back-to-back errors there for the white shirts. Transition play. Agaw converts. 60-19, exactly 2 minutes. There you go, 2-minute warning announced by our venue announcer Diego de la Paz. Senator Joel to Fuentavella. He almost made a 3-pointer from straight away. And here comes the redshirt Sullivan Butterfingers. Minute and 37 to go in the first half. Fuentavella on the left wing. He will try again. That time it is an empty attempt. However, his teammate stole the ball. Senator Joel, it's a 3-pointer, but it's tad short. Whoa, he is very open. And he misses the reverse. That takes the cake for OSG, folks. That is how the game story. Now teams beginning to miss shots after a series of baskets. Aga with a drop. And finally Manalo says enough is enough. 60-21. And it'll be an easy deuce. Domasic with a basket. Agaw puts it up. Domasic rebounds. Half a minute. Riveta. Senator Joel. Oh! His athleticism now in full display for Senator Joel. Muntik na siya makaagaw. He's a former Growling Tiger in the 80s. You see the expression, big smile on the face of Senator Joel, and he will let his teammates score. Is that counted? It is. That's how lethal, energized, and in full control
largest single-site solar project and battery energy storage system in the world, rises in the Philippines.
Proud Bulakenya ako. Mas proud ngayon kasi makikilala kami sa buong mundo dahil sa Terra Solar. Bukod dyan ay dadami ang trabaho at lalago ang negosyo dito sa amin.
The technology we are deploying here is cutting edge, ensuring a more reliable energy system for the Philippines.
Terra Solar is more than just a power project. It is our commitment to a greener and sustainable future. We aim to provide a substantial percentage of the Philippines' energy needs, which will offset carbon dioxide emissions by 4.3 million tons annually.
We are building on the hopes and dreams of the communities we serve. Terra Solar is a beacon of progress, showing the world that the Philippines is taking bold steps in the clean energy revolution.
In a world where change is constant and can drastically impact the lives of people around you, knowledge and innovation are the most valuable assets. Being in the service of the Filipino people, we at first feel like are bound to our commitment to provide world-class transformer solutions to our customers. For over 45 years, we have been the premier solutions provider to the country's power utilities, commercial and industrial businesses. And we have grown to be the largest manufacturer of amorphous transformers in Southeast Asia. As we commit to perfection, we constantly engage our customers and anticipate their developing needs. We keep in touch with customers to address their current and emerging pain points, until everything we do enhances the life it touches. As a result, we have innovated our transformers to consistently meet industry standards at the lowest total owning cost. Armed with a fixed menu and a wide range of solutions offering, we are able to customize our approach to varied clients in the utility, property, commercial and industrial sectors. Our commitment for service excellence comes from the desire to make a positive difference in the lives of everyone around us. Our wide presence in the country attests to the quality of service we provide. Meeting customer needs is the heart of our business. We offer a wide array of services, from the supply of pole-type and pad-mounted transformer solutions to packaging substations and switchgears. Our compact substations can be mobile-capable, plug-and-play and expandable. It aids customers in minimizing operational downtime. We provide service options that go beyond the mere one-time supply, and we integrate offers with worry-free services. Experienced engineers spearheading the preventive and corrective maintenance and calibrating the controls and relays of your transformers and distribution systems as needed. With exemplary service, customers get their money's worth for the efficient solutions we provide. That makes a modern lifestyle possible. Inasmuch as we focus on our commitment to serve customers, the source of our strength also lies in people. Our discipline is centered on providing the best service to the Filipino people for nation development. Because commitment requires focus, dedication, and passion, our company is made up of people desiring for excellence. We value hard work and conduct all aspects of our business with honesty, integrity, and business excellence. We do not just manufacture products. We aim for solutions that improve lives. Our commitment to innovation is proof of our ideals. First Philec has been the Philippines' preferred transformer brand.
Yes indeed, Kapit Bisik po ang inyong makabansa basketball league. Iatid namin sa inyo ang tatlong laro. Game 1 of 3, third quarter action. So far it's all Energizers of the Department of Energy who have been sizzling 66-21 of first half. Pasensya na po kung medyo naputol din sa aking extra. But anyway, we're about to start the third quarter of your makabansa basketball league. Live and direct from Pasig City, my name is Ryan Pajaro. Senator Joel Villanueva, together with Landicho, Espino, Bacardo, and Fuentebella, firing the floor for the White Shirts of DOE. We have Obuyes, Manalo, Soliven, as Obuyes scored the basket, together with Agao and Manalo, or Ramos, are the firing the floor for OSG. Bacardo. Inside play, the Hawk, too strong. 3-on-2 break, Obuyes, engineering its fast break, and he consummated. 66-25, the lead is a big 41-point margin. Now the question for the DOE, can they maintain it all the way till the end of this game? Whoops, Senator Joel jarred on his eye from a poke by Soliben. Inadvertently, Senator Joel says, "Take that as a way of revenge." "20 points for Senator Joel, prime candidate for play of the game honors this afternoon." Manalo off the glass, misses the three. The drop pass inside to Ramos.
Ramos Jr. from
69-27. Senator Joel. It's a traveling error. Well, DOE made its own work early. It's like a quick workout for them against DOE, establishing a 41 or 42-point lead, and now they are about to never look back on this momentum swing by the Energizers. Corner three, that's wide. Ramos keeps it alive, but it was tapped away from behind. Head of statisticians, nakasama ko rin kahapon sa NCRA, and of course, FIBA statman Romel Omeng Omampo will have the NBL Pilipinas Governors Cup tomorrow. Reverse layup is good. Opening ceremony will be in Dueñas Gym, Taguig City. Doon sila bukas. 69-29. Hook shot by Landicho. Basket and one.
Basket counts for Joel Landicho.
So he is now just one field goal away for double figures. He already has 8 points, pulled down 4 rebounds, and 2 shot blocks. Looking for his 9 point. Nope. So we have 3 players already for DOE in double figures. Whoops, muntik sabi ni Joe, but walang traveling. Well, Senator Joel he's been a very vocal player. Senator Joel with a quick 3. Not this time. Landicho with his 5th rebound. Follow-away shot. It's out. 71-29 DOE. Sullivan with a drive. Look at that swat. Authoritative swat. Landicho with a spin. Landicho with a double-digit performance.
Joel Landicho.
73-29. A big 44-point lead. Reverse. Manalo with his 4th point of the game. 6.5 minutes. Third period. Senator Joel Touch passing, Espino open. He will not take it. Landicho 20-footer. It's off to the right. And Sante takes that ball away. And there's that outside sniping. Does not fall into place. Sante will try slug from trifecta. It goes away. Manalo with a bounce. Could have been a touchdown. No touchdown that time. Another blown opportunity on the horizons for the Patriots. And look at that Pinoy step by Landicho. He has 12 already. Obuyes attacks. Obuyes lost. The Energizers shifting to its third gear this afternoon. 14 points for Landicho. And Coach Chris King has seen enough. Timeout on the floor. $77-31 is the count. It is a insurmountable 46-point edge. Wow, it's like a Mount Everest type of a lead. May halos 2 buwan yung lamang. We have that 60-point leads here in Makabansa Basketball League. Senator Joel on the break. Almost bodged. Senator Joel on the off fake. He was rejected from the rear. The ball will go to the red shirts. Panglao. We're not talking about that Robinson ball. That's his last name is Panglao. Ramos will sit down. Under 5 minutes to play, halfway point, third quarter. Senator Joel with a double team. Sante on the right wing, 13 to shoot. Here's the attack by Sante, right down the middle. Oh, he finds an open guy. 79 points already for DOE, looking for a 50-point lead. That is a duty foul by Manalo from the backcourt.
OSG Patriots, number 11, John Bernard Manalo. That's his first team foul, number 2.
Malbog checks in for the first time this ball game. Sante short on his 3-point attempt. Agaw takes it straight to the hole, and that's a nice jackknife. Senator Joel will try to retaliate with that finger roll. 22 points for Senator Joel. His career best in his basketball career is 37. That's in college. Tagal-tagal na rin siya di nakapag 30 puntos. The last time he did a 30-point output way back sa UNTV Cup pa, when he was still with Malacanang Patriots of the late President Noynoy Aquino. He scored 33 points that game. Still remember that. That was 2015. Tagal na yun. Halos 10 taon na yun. And of course, habang binabagit natin yan, pasalamatan natin ang sponsors ng ating Makabansa Basketball League. Hatid sa inyo ng Metro Pacific Investments Corporation, San Miguel Global Power, First Philec, MGen, Pacific Power, Aboitiz Power, Lanco Power, Quezon Power Philippines, Smart, Wilson, and Meralco. We have a whistle from behind, and that whistle signifies that the DOE, or rather the OSG, did not cross the ball to the front court in time. They were slapped with an 8-second backcourt violation. 3? Is that a 3? That's a long 2. 24 now for Senator Joe. He's now nearing a career best.
19 seconds on the shot clock.
Matagal-tagal na rin po. Isang dekada. Huli siya nag 30 points. Si Senator Joel Villanueva. This might be his time as a half-century guy. And we have a layup. 87-34, the biggest lead so far for the White Shirts. A big 53-point margin, which is really impossible. And by this time being, as we see Obuye's basket, we can safely say that this game now for the DOE is in the refrigerator. The door is closed, the heads are cooling, the butter's getting hard, the jello's jiggling. Here's Senator Joel. Oi! The ball stuck between the iron and the board. That's an automatic jump ball. In FIBA rules, we apply possession arrow. This time, the possession arrow goes to the Office of Solicitor General. He will turn 50 years old. Itong si Senator Joel Villanueva on August 2. This August, he will turn half century. And by now, he wants to score a career best here in Makabansa Basketball League. Agaw from the corner. We're approaching the 2-minute warning in the third quarter. Here's the attack, the hook. It's out. Transition play. That's the basket.
2 minutes.
89-36, under 2 minutes remaining. Here's Obuyes. Obuyes ran to 2 defenders but lost its footing, traveling. Neither team in penalty. One team foul for the Energizers, 2 already for the Patriots. A steal by Agaw. The jackknife was too strong. On the return play, here's another 3. Oh! That's a long 2 again. And now he has 28 points. 28 points for Senator Joel. He's just 1 field goal away from scoring 30. Can he score 30 as early as third quarter? He will pass it. We're approaching a minute now in this third period. Manalo, triple team. Nice shot. He has 8. 45 seconds in his third quarter. And Senator Joel, 31 points. If he makes a field goal, he will tie his career best. Obuyes, nope. And we have another home run. 98-40. 10 seconds. Down to 5. Last shot time for OSG. They're not gonna shoot. Or probably shoot one last time. Here it comes. Sullivan for 3. Yes! So 3 quarters have passed, and Department of Energy playing their best game yet, 98-43 against the OSG Patriots. Back for the fourth quarter action. All right, we are on the period as announced by our venue announcer, Mr. Bing Bam Boom Diego de la Paz. Let's see the quarter scoring. For Department of Energy, they scored 39 big points in the first quarter. Second quarter, they scored 27. And on the third quarter, they scored 32. A total of 98. For OSG, Office of Solicitor General, they scored 11 in the first, 10 in the second, and 22 in the third for a total of 43. It's like a 2:1 ratio. Century mark already achieved for DOE, as we have a thrower violation by the banking. Doesn't matter. This is already one ball game for DOE. All we need to know the next 9 minutes of playing time is the final winning margin. So far, it is established as a 57-point margin. Senator Joe Villanueva might be done for today. He will be our best player of the ballgame. 31 points. Just two shy away for his career best. 33 points.
18 seconds on the shot clock.
Obuyes and the rest of OSG looking for their next encounter. It will be tough. We're facing the defending champion PLDT probably in the next games. Remember, they are on a Group A bracket. That means on that Group A composed of 7 teams. Remember, we have 10 teams in government and 4 teams in private. And of course, in Group B, we have another 7 teams. So the format here for the elimination round is that they will play per bracket 6 games. Single round robin, 6 games. And after that single round elimination, which will finish on about May 22, we're going to determine the top 8 or the top 4 in each bracket. That is the crossover quarterfinals, and then the semifinals, and finally the finals. Probably May, about a week before May 17, I will have an important announcement to make as far as the MBL fans are concerned. 102 to 43, 8 minutes to go, starting fourth and final quarter. From the last games of Senator Joel Villanueva, he's been averaging close to 15 points per game and dishing out 5 assists. But today, almost a career best. But this is a season best for Makabansa Basketball League for Senator Joel Villanueva, 31 points. And a bounce basket in for Bragado. 104-43. Obuyes misses the reverse. So it's now going to be a garbage points now for OSG. Point production. Obuyes scoring the 45th point for OSG as a team. 7 minutes to go in the final quarter. 3-point shot on its way. He fails. That's a rebound for the white shirts. He got it. Bragado, sigurado. Banglao. Ball's loose, taken away. Here comes another DOE break. Here's the shot. It goes out. And a stick back by Domasic. Domasic so far being makisig as far as the Energizers are concerned. Cleaning up Notes mess. He's now have a double-double. 10 points and 10 rebounds. Rebound controlled. Panglao was blocked by Domasic. Another block again. 2 rejections there by Domasic from the rear. He's playing tough defense, Rivetta. Mr. Rivet. The lob pass inside. And that's a great reverse. The clinic is in session for the Department of Energy. The score is 110-45. We have a 6-5. Alright, 6 minutes and 10 remaining in the balance sa ating fourth and final quarter. So, OSG will go back to the drawing boards and hopefully will have a better performance. They'll have 3 more games remaining in the elimination round. Remember, they have 6 games. They already played 3. They'll have 3 more from this. Starting in May, they have 3 more games to play. As we see this move by Manalo, could have been rejected, but there's contact upstairs.
DOE Energizers, number 8, Jovian Bata, upstairs. Second,
Manalo misses the first free throw.
2 foul shots for John Bernard Manalo.
Split there by Manalo. 110-46, halfway point almost of this period. Here's Senator Joel looking for his career tie. 33 points now. Sabi niya, sub, pwede na. Pwede nang pasab. Nakuha ko na yung career high. Yes, sir. Career high for Senator Joel Villanueva. Yes. 33 points. He got it. He got what he wanted. Probably 33 or na-eclipse niya yung career high na 34. Best game for a 49-year-old executive. Wow. Vintage Senator Joel. Look at that.
John Bernard Manalo.
112-48. That shot was empty. Here comes a rejection by Rivetta. OSG in the break. That's a nice pass. Once again, Sereno. He already has 4 brilliant assists this afternoon. Huh? Four and a half remaining. That's going to be a foul. Given up, probably Puentabella. He just shook his head. Green smile on the face. Look at that. Alam mo, pag executives na napafoul. Ako, rep ako. Yung mga comic relief yan eh, no? Nakakatuwa talagang pakisamaan itong mga executives ng mga 14 na kupunan na sumasali ngayon sa Makabansa Basketball League. Let me mention those 14 teams. Huh? Of course, we have here the DOE Energizers. Of course, the OSG Patriots. We have the PNP Peacekeepers, Office of the President. Haven't seen them play for a while. The defending champion PLDT Digitizers, MPTC Express. They're gonna play next after this. Meralco Linemen, General 3, Gen 3, Gen 3S, DILG. We also have the DHSUD, the Department of Housing, Settlement, and Urban Development. DENI Warriors, BIP Firefighters, ASIN team, and of course the AFP Cavaliers, or ASIN Chargers and AFP Cavaliers. Yun po yung 14 na teams na sumasali ngayon sa Makabansa Basketball League. Hatid sa inyo ng Metro Pacific Investments Corporation, San Miguel Global Power, First Freelec, MGen, Pacific Power, Aboitiz Power, Lanco Pacific, Quezon Power Philippines, Smart, Wilson Official Ball, and of course official venue is Meralco, ang liwanag na bukas. Alright, for the Department of Energy Energizers, mission accomplished for this game. They're just waiting for the final buzzer to come with the score of 116-53. Mathematically, it's impossible, but exactly it is a 63-point lead. 2 buwan yun. Parang 2:31 eh. 62 yung 2:31 eh. Ha? Lampas pa. Lampas 2 buwan ang lamang. Bounce pass. Sullivan. Layup is not good. Putback is there. So also double figures on the part of the big guy Ambata, 10 points with 10 rebounds, double. Sereno, although he only scored 6 points, but he has 4 assists, 3 of them no-look passes. Bragado's also getting a line share of rebounds. Espino already has 12. So pretty balanced scoring, but of course our Metro Pacific player of the game, walang iba kundi si Senator Joel Villanueva. Check that, it's 34 points na pala. Already eclipsed his career high. Well, DOE sabi nila kota na yan, 120 kota na yan. They can now relax. Yes, they do. They can showboat. You can hear the announcement of our Mr. Bing Bam Boom, Diego de la Paz, already a midnight hour, sabi niya. And of course, this is the last 2 minutes. Ang last 2 minutes hatid sa inyo ng Meralco, ang liwanag ng bukas. Pag siya dito ang nagpapanel sa KOTC Productions, yun sinasabi niya, midnight hour. Baka yan ang aming how we did this in style and with passion doing this commentary. 120 to 55. This is already one ball game for DOE. Up next, we'll have the MPTC Express. I am not sure kung nandito si bossing Coach Alan Gregorio. Mamaya meron tayong backstory about him later after this game. Clock is ticking. We're down to a minute to go. Players know that just a little bit more, this game is over. Manalo scores in double figures with 10 in a losing effort. Fuentebella. Whoa! Pwede pa si Sir Fuentebella. Nakascore pa. Final 40 seconds of this dominating performance by the Department of Energy Energizers. Obuyes nails a 3-pointer. There you go. That's the announcement. Home run on the other end. 14 points already for him. Ambata. Folks, that's it. That should do it. This game is officially over. As we count down the clock to just 10 seconds, it is obvious that the Department of Energy really dismantling the opponents with an authoritative final score of 124 to 62. 62-point lead. I already mentioned the best player of the ballgame is Senator Joel Villanueva. And coming up next, we'll have the MPTC Express will be having a bow from their previous game. And they shook hands now on the center court. Ito po ang inyong makabansa basketballing. Abangan niyo po ang aming second game right after about 15 minutes.